body has been reportedly found outside of Max Tech Tower. Our sources say that this could be the result of another drug overdose. We reached out to Max Tech's founder, entrepreneur, and my personal best friend, Maxwell Peterson, but he declined for comment at this time.
Smith. Brandon Smith? Private investigator, right?
That's me. Of course I know who you are. How could I not? You're all over the news.
Well, I hope it's all good news. I worry that the city doesn't trust me, Smith.
You're a powerful man, Max. And that scares people. Can I call you Max?
You can call me anything you like as long as you don't, well, you get the idea. Smith, I'll cut to it. I have a job for you.
What can I do for you?
A man died on my property, Smith. That's on my conscience now. I want you to figure out why.
Yeah, I think I heard about that on the news. Some whack job with a drug overdose.
Well, if it was a drug overdose, I want you to figure out how the drugs are getting into my city. Can you do that?
I can do that.
Meanwhile, we have calls coming in about a new sighting of the Night Terror, a mysterious vigilante who's been targeting the Iron City's drug trade. People are asking, what could he possibly be up to?
Who is this?
Perhaps an ally.
I got a tip that a truck makes a drop here weekly. Very next day, the drug dealers are back on the streets selling. Figured if I could follow the truck, there's a lead.
What kind of truck?
My informant tells me they use a Starship coffee logo. That's all I know.
I can work with that. Yeah, that's me.
Who even are you?
I'm called the Night Terror.
Can you tell where the truck is going?
Look, I don't need to see where it's going. I just need to ask the driver.
got some information for you.
Thanks for coming, Marty.
I'll be Dr. Martin soon enough, Max.
The title is earned, Marty. You'll get it soon enough. You're still my favorite Max Tech researcher. I'll give you that.
Well, what'd you summon me here for?
Our little friend, the private investigator, is giving us little information. He says the drugs in the city are coming through the McMahons.
Like, drugs?
Max Tech has a lot of avenues, Marty. I'm just trying to recognize an opportunity, if you were willing to oversee the operations of such an endeavor.
This sounds dangerous, Max.
There's a lot of money to be made here, Marty. I'm just trying to recognize an opportunity.
How big of an opportunity?
Your annual could triple. Come on, Marty. Think of the riches. Think of the power.
You sure about these numbers?
Sure as hell. Mr. McMahon, Max Tech is ready and able to become your new local distributor.
You're really saving my neck, Max. I really appreciate it.
Of course, I just want to make sure we agree on percentage. I want 3/4.
Max, you're a freaking delivery boy. Being greedy's my job, pal. I'm the one making the rules.
You think you make the rules? You don't have the luxury of options right now. Max Tech is fully capable of shipping drugs to the city, so you can either trust me, or you can risk everything. Which will it be?
I'll cut you in on half, but even that's a lot to be thankful for.
Believe me, I'm thankful. Okay, Marty, what's your plan?
First off, your source was able to locate the drop-off point that the Starship coffee truck was delivering to really quickly. We need to change the brands on the trucks and get new drop-off points.
Sounds great. You got that figured out?
Pretty much. We just need to be more inconspicuous. I was thinking we split the supply between these Max Tech warehouses. It looks like the McMahons were concentrated towards the west side, while most of yours are on the east side of town.
Great. It sounds like you're ready to start making money.
That's the goal, Max. You were right about the money, Max. I'm sending you the data on the new revenue now. The way I see it, getting into the drug business was the best decision Max Tech ever made.
Today, Iron City News is featuring another interview with local businessman and hottie Maxwell Peterson. With more to come as his success continues to blossom, Peterson has just announced a large contribution to the city's transportation fund. Max, buddy, hey, glad to have you on the show. What inspired you to make this donation?
This city's been good to me, John. I just want to show it the same faith it's shown me.
But do you know what the city plans to do with your money?
My contribution's going towards the renovation of the Jefferson Bridge, and in South Downtown, they'll soon begin building the city's first public monorail. If I'm lucky, I'll get to name a stop or two.
Perhaps you can get that train to run right by your tower.
Perhaps. Now don't forget to test the new equipment, Marty. I gave a blood sample yesterday. It'll show if our analyzer's working correctly.
Of course, I'll run that soon. But Max, if I could ask, why weren't you in the office today?
Well, I went back home, Marty. I just wanted to be reminded of how far I've come.
Today, Iron City News is once again featuring an interview with Maxwell Peterson. Additional media on this interview can be found on our website, Spoonfed. Spoonfed, for when you just want to hear me tell you what to think. Spoonfed. So, Max, I asked the audience to submit questions. If you're interested in answering them,
Of course. I'm a man of the people, John. Hit me with the best you've got.
Here's one from Milo Warren. Okay, I just started teaching high school. Blah, blah, blah. Teachers don't do anything. Do you have anything that can inspire my students to become more interested in science? Okay, we can skip that one. It's no big deal. Max, what you think?
It's hard to say for students, but I can tell you for myself, it's not just about discovery, but it's about compassion. You know, we make all these medical advances, but we're just trying to help people. It's not just about curiosity, but it's about trying to be a better human.
Yeah, well said, I think. Here's one. I'm interested in applying for a job at Max Tech. Oh, look at that, Max. You got another employee. But the competition is intimidating. What kind of employees are you looking for? Well, obviously I can answer this one for you, Max. No, you got it? All right, fine.
We look for all kinds, so don't be intimidated by that, Marie. If you're good at creative thinking, if you can think outside the box, as it were, you'll be a great fit for Max Tech.
Ha! Oh, outside the box. All right, cool. Last one. This one's from Katie McMahon. I don't know how to say that last name. This one's from Katie McCannon. From Katie McCore. Excuse me, McMahon. Katie McMahon. Max, what are you doing to address the drug problem in your city?
Katie, my heart aches for those in the community who've been affected by the drug trade. Believe me, I'm doing everything I can to make sure the status quo remains favorable. I didn't know who else to call. I just needed advice. People are getting close to figuring out what Max Tech's really involved in. What do I do?
Pressure's part of the business. If you aren't built for it, you won't last. Simple as that.
Simple as that? Be honest with me. What would happen if I stopped shipping drugs for you?
Max, the police are still sniffing around my warehouses. I can't go back to distributing things myself. You were supposed to be my guy, my savior.
I'm no savior. It's just that Max Tech used to be about helping people. Maybe I want that to be true again.
These doubts come and go, my friend. You want my advice? You want to keep making money? Stop worrying about ethics. You're Maxwell Peterson. You're bigger than that.
Good to see you again, Marty.
Max, why'd you insist on meeting here?
You know, I was thinking about this place. 100 years ago, this was the center of industry in this city. These mine shafts were a symbol of progress. They were a monument. But now, all that's left is rubble, and they leave new industries to take their place.
Do you think Max Tech Towers will be like this in 100 years?
For all I know, Marty, Max Tech Tower could be like this tomorrow. Now, you said you had news for me. I hope it's good news.
Well, I'm sorry then. You remember the blood sample? The one you sent to test our new equipment?
Of course. Is everything up and running?
The equipment's fine. It matches the results from our other labs, but that's the thing, Max. The results aren't good.
The results for my blood test? What are you talking about, Marty?
There were signs of a strange deterioration. I've never seen anything like it. Max, I've got signatures from 5 doctors telling me your blood's destroying itself.
Well, surely there's a precedent for this kind of condition, right? What's the treatment like?
I mean, that's the thing, Max. It's a new condition. There is no treatment.
This could be the death of me, huh?
I didn't want to say it.
Your disease has been hard to study, Max. Everything's just been so new. I want you to remain optimistic, but there's not a lot about your condition that I'm certain of right now.
I know what this is. Damn, I shouldn't have mixed substances.
Do you know who I am?
What, my inner thoughts? My conscience? Don't make me laugh. You're just a bad trip.
Max, let me help you.
I don't need your help.
Why so angry, Max?
Don't lecture me. I don't need your advice. Whatever you are.
Max, there is no happy ending down this road.
There is no thread of time that I follow. I forge my own path. Reality can be whatever I make of it, so do not squawk at me about destiny.
But then, what drives you? Your wealth? Your home? Your company?
This is just some sick, stupid joke.
But who's in on the joke? What about a family? Stability? Approval? Morality? Security? Or perhaps friendship?
You don't know me. I'm finally making something of myself, and I'm helping people along the way. This silly little show trial means nothing.
Max, I'm giving you a chance to think.
No, there's no time to think, no looking back. I have to move forward. That's what I've always done, right?
Max, can't you feel everything around you falling apart?
Look, I don't want things to fall apart. I know I've been greedy, but I can be a better person. I want to cure diseases and face my own. I don't want to die. I want to be Maxwell Peterson.
Max, what are you calling for this time of night?
Marty, I'm going to relieve you of your division. I think Max Tech is going to exit from illegal drug distribution.
Oh, does that mean I'm fired?
No, your job, if you still want it, will be to collaborate directly with me in developing a treatment for my condition, Dr. Martin.
Count me in, Mr. Peterson.